Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Wasteland 3. So, yeah, a couple things here. Couple things. Um, Number one, while I was home this morning, I did a little bit of upgrading on my equipment. So most of my people have armor and weapons that have been kicked up a little bit. So we've done some simple armor and weapon mods. What I also did was I created a player that's only going to be back at Ranger headquarters and is only there to mod my stuff. I gave her like as a balance as high up on weapon and armor mods as I can, and as she levels up I can increase those. And yeah, so the other thing is that other character that I had created a bit ago, that I was basically just like, we'll leave this guy in our roster and we'll just wait to see if after we've leveled up, will this guy level up along with us? And he does. So Wasteland 3 fixed something that I bitched about that was like my biggest complaint, my only real glaring complaint about World War II. I almost said that again. About Wasteland 2. And that was your companions, if you do not have them with you all of the time, then they get left behind. Because your main group is leveling up, and the group that whoever you don't take with you isn't leveling up, and therefore they become useless and unusable. Like, you can't bring your characters out on missions. By the end of the game, it was like, oh, choose your people that you want to take with you to California, and the people that you haven't taken with you are super low level compared to the rest of your people. And it's like, well, I'm not taking if all my characters are like level 20 something, I'm not taking a character that's level 7 or 8, because they'll get one-shotted left and right by the things that we're fighting. So this game has addressed it. So not only can I go back to Ranger headquarters and can I create, that was the other thing, I can create a character, and that character is equal to the levels that my characters are right now. So I created a character and it was automatically level 8. Now, like, my characters here are all like, level 10, level 9. Or maybe the other guy was level 8. The guy I created before. But either way, they're keeping pace. They're keeping pace with the levels that my characters are. So that's huge. That's absolutely huge. So as we find people along the way, I also like that we're all in formation like a bunch of bowling pins. But as we're playing, any companions that we have with us that we, let's say I find someone who can use big guns, and they're, I'm going to use them as a heavy machine gunner or whatever, Well, I can take them with me, and I can leave Quan or Lucia behind, and I won't have to worry about, well, I can't bring Quan back, or I can't bring Lucia back because now they're not leveled up. Like, they're going to continue to level up, so it makes all of your characters usable. How much I'm going to swap people in and out, I don't know. It depends, obviously, on who we're finding along the way, but it's just awesome that they fixed that issue. All right, so enough of that. We are going to go into the bazaar now that we found a ticket, an entrance ticket on one of the bodies, or a body that we found.
Looking to get inside? Use the intercom to speak with the door guard.
Okay, thanks, Teen Wolf.
Can't wait until lunchtime so I can grab some pork buns.
As you approach the trailer, the speakers bolted onto it crackle to life.
The lamb stands at the door. What sacrifice do they bring to the door of monsters?
Want to get into the bazaar?
The lamb speak. You know what? You asked me a straight question. Let's forget about the lamb nonsense.
Thank you.
The bazaar lies beneath your feet, covered by decades of snow. The only way in is through the gate beneath this RV. The only people who can open this gate, we, the Monster Army.
Okay.
If you want to get in here, you need to do one of two things. Buy an entrance pass, or get an established bazaar merchant to vouch for you. Sometimes we let Colorado's most famous in, but it's been years since such an exception was made.
Well. Hey, we ran into bandits dressed as clowns not far from here.
Holy crap, for real? That's some fucked up shit. But don't worry, the Monster Army can keep you safe. All you need is an entrance pass.
Yeah, we have one.
You do? I should probably ask how you got that, but honestly I don't really care. They don't pay me enough. I tell you, if you got a pass, that's good enough for me.
All right.
Right. In you come. Behave yourselves, my little lambs.
Stop calling us lambs. Yes, I'm sure I want to travel to the interior. So we're still going to have to deal with those smugglers, and I don't know how we're going to tackle that, because that's the main objective of why we came out here in the first place, is to stop these guys smuggling refugees into Colorado Springs. But I understand the purpose of it, though. So it's like, I'm not anti-refugee. I mean, I'm not anti-refugee in real life either, but especially like in terms of the game, it's what we're going to stick to. Like, you know, I think the focus is to try to help these people, and if that means like finding a way to get rid of the gangs and whatnot that are chasing them off their lands, that's what my focus should be. And these smugglers, I don't think, are bad guys from what they're doing, unless we find out that they are indeed actually bad guys. Mission completed. Knock, knock.
The fuck?
Oh my God.
What's going on? Are we under attack?
No, I'm sure we're not under attack.
We're under attack.
I swear, I only opened the Warren's gate for 1 second and that fucking pig bolted by me.
Don't worry, folks. The bazaar is secure. Move along, everyone. Ah, new visitors. Don't fret. Come and hear about the marvels of the bazaar.
Well, that was a fine how do you do to welcome you to a new place. Okay. What's going on there, Simon the Squatch? This man is wearing the same outfit as the guards outside. A wolf mask and a Letterman jacket. As you get closer, you notice the outfit looks old and worn, patched up many times through the years.
Fresh lambs, esteemed guests. The door guard informed me you were coming. You are most welcome to all the delicacies and pleasures the bazaar has on offer, provided you have the coin. I hope you're not shaken by this disturbance. It is a minor matter, I assure you. Your shopping experience should be nothing short of completely safe.
Jeff Mortentine, if your name that I just said is pronounced properly. What's up, Jeff? Jeff is asking, is this game good? I've been wanting it. Jeff, I think this game is excellent. If you're into XCOM style tactical combat, that's the one thing that I know a lot of people will like. That's that's what's cutting their decision. You know, people that are into tactical games are gonna love it, and anyone who's just expecting free roaming, running around, you know, like Call of Duty style fighting, aren't gonna be into it. Um, Jeff says I don't like XCOM. So is it the combat style of XCOM that you don't like? Because that's what this game is. Um, you're running around. It's a role playing game. Um, that's the main part about it. When you're not in combat, obviously you're just running around free. You know, you're not being held up by grids or anything like that. But once you get into combat, then you go into turn-based combat. You know, and you can only move around so many tiles according to how many action points you have. If we get into combat while you're watching, Jeff says, "Oh, okay. I thought it was more like puzzle games." No, I mean there's little puzzles and stuff within the game that you got to figure out, but not like a straight up puzzle game. But this game's been a blast. I've been having a lot of fun with it. Okay. We explored outside and ran into encampments of bandits dressed as clowns.
Really? Dressed as clowns, you say? That sounds like Los Payasos. But there's no way those crazy fucks are out here. I suggest you talk to Flab about this. You can find him in the back, up the stairs.
Okie dokie. So, what was that explosion?
Please, lower your voice. I don't know, okay? Someone's been strapping explosives to real pigs. Real pigs, made up with real lipstick, real eyeshadow. I guess it's some asshole's idea of a prank.
I guess so. Jeff says, so what's your name, pal? Walt, I guess? Yep, that is correct. My name is Walt. Not that clever with naming my channel.
They will take you to our esteemed leader, Flab. Talk to him if you want to know more.
Okay. Kind of stores do you have here?
We have all kinds indeed. Bishatelli sells weapons to any weary pilgrim. Gwyn Talbot is your woman if you need protective gear. Dr. Coldcuts can sell you medical supplies or see to your health needs.
Dr. Coldcuts? That's an awesome name. Jeff says, well, this is cool. I might stay a bit. Not used to the whole stream thing. All good, man. Thank you. Because I don't have a lot of viewers or anything like that, I can actually keep up with the chat. So.
And in the central area, you'll find the Fountain Bar. A good place to kick back with a drink and some of Masato's delicious pork.
Okie doke. Where can we go for fun?
Depends on your definition of fun. I'd recommend talking to Eidolon. She and her pals really know how to party.
Wait, hold on.
But if you're a more cerebral type, check out Querex's museum in the back.
Quarex? That was a character from Wasteland 2. That was the guy who had his own arcade. Tell us about the facilities.
The bazaar's a bazaar unlike any other, piglets. You want it? We have it. No meat is too exotic. No luxury is too fantastic. If you can afford them, they're yours.
Ah, indeed. Jeff says, that's cool, but why can't you keep up otherwise? Can't imagine many writing here. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know there's other people that live stream their games that have, that have a lot of people jumping into the chat, and they can't keep up with it. There's even times where I've had like 5 or 6 people watching, and they're all commenting, and it's like between playing the game and then trying to keep up with the chat. Like, I'll get lagged real behind, but I mean, it's me sitting here with a laptop next to me, so it's not like I've got multiple screens directly in front of me. I got to keep like looking over and whatnot. But yeah, Okay, showers?
Yes? Actually, no, sorry. They were buried in a recent snow tunnel collapse in the Warrens.
Damn. Fun having a crowd? Yeah, when it happens. When it happens. Which is rare. I mean, I'm not a big channel, obviously. I've only got like 200 something subscribers, and I'm sure like 90% of those subscribers are bots and fake channels or dead channels. So, but it's all good. I'm doing this for fun.
Oh, we're all full up.
Why not? Just because I'm not trying to be like a professional YouTuber. You know what I mean? Jeff saying bots and dead channels. You know, people who either their channels weren't real to begin with, and they're just following you so that you can check out their channel, and then whatever they're trying to advertise, they can spam you with. And people that subscribe and then they don't go on that channel anymore, like they don't actually log into that account anymore. Because I remember at one point, like my account went up to like it was like 250 or something like that, and then a whole bunch got cleaned out because YouTube killed off anybody that wasn't active for so long, I think. Movie matinees?
Sorry, our projector broke years ago.
Yep. Oh, believe me, that is the business. Gladiatorial death matches?
Perhaps in our older days, that chapter of the Monster Army book is closed. Sorry.
What else are we going to talk about?
Yeah. I mean, happy to.
Okay, so it already sounds like the Monster Army isn't the bad guys they used to be. At least that's the impression that I get. All right, we'll look around.
Enjoy your visit.
Okay, Simon, thank you very much. It's a mall directory. The sign reads Erectory and Shop Die Play. Some very mature comedian has clearly altered the lettering. Alright.
I suggest you speak to Flab.
You suggest
I suggest you speak to Flab.
Okay, we'll talk to Flab.
I wish they served chicory here. Ugh, why? It tastes like boiled tree bark.
Bison bits. Eat to restore 10% con. Alright, so a short. A small health boost. Another beer nuts. Another little boost. We'll take all that. Just says, it's not really the kind of game format I like. Must be either first or third person and more lifelike. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's been a lot of people that have asked me, like, you know, how is the game?
It's not perfectly safe, but well,
okay.
Just talk to Flab.
Calm down. I've heard that. Stop telling me to talk to Flab. Like Red Dead, I love that game. That's probably my favorite game in the last freaking decade, at least. But yeah, whenever anybody's asking me like how's the game, like that's one thing I always bring up is like it depends on the type of game that you like. Oh, it's Randy Get. Hi, Randy Get. I don't know who you are. This young red-headed man is decked out with tools, ready for work. He turns to you, not pausing his fervent chewing.
Hey, strangers. I don't suppose you're here to help with the troubles down below. If you are, talk to Flab. But if you want to talk cars, I'm your guy. Randy's the name, local master mechanic.
Really? We need a mechanic. Oh! So real quick. Two things. I'm trying to remember who the hell it was. I think it was whoever asked me to go take care of the smuggler issue. I think they're the ones who told me that they have connections to Arapahoe mechanics. I found those mechanics in Colorado Springs. Then while I was there, and it was just me wandering around, doing just minor stuff. While I was in there, the the mechanics were sharing their garage with a doctor, and I talked to the doctor, and then that turns out to be the one that we were told about by either the Patriarch or Sergei Gretzky, or whoever it was. So we helped him out, and now we have a doctor back at Ranger headquarters. And those mechanics didn't join us, but I think they're the ones that we're pretty much working towards getting to bring in. But, hey, if this guy's a mechanic, maybe we can get him too. Alright, what can you tell us about the troubles in the bazaar?
Much, really. Something's been prowling the Warrens, killing anyone who goes down there. Some big beastie. The suicide pig's got something to do with it, but I don't know what. Sorry, not much help, I know.
Alright, so you like working here?
Not particularly. It's boring work. I only get pulled in if something breaks that a tender can't fix, so I spend most of my time just waiting here, like I'm doing now. But beggars can't be choosers.
Alright, would you be interested in a job as a mechanic at Ranger headquarters?
No offense, but you're a gamble in a hard-luck casino. Don't like working in the bazaar, but it's constant money, and I need that right now. See? Some months ago, my dad wrote me that he thought he'd seen folks skulking around our homestead. I dismissed it. Our place has always been isolated and safe. Stupid. Turns out it was a small band of one of them crazy plains gangs. He sent me a letter. My parents are dead, and they're holding my kid brother and sister hostage. I ain't even close to having enough money to pay the ransom. Even if I did, I suspect they'd just kill us all after I pay.
Okay, so we're already being offered a mission here. Just says, bye, pal. I may be returning if you stream again when it's not too late. Oh, right on. I'm only going to be streaming until around 8 o'clock, 8:30, something like that tonight, and then I got to go to work. But thanks for joining, man. I definitely appreciate you watching and conversing. Okay, so reward. Randy Get recruited to Ranger headquarters garage. So if this guy is dealing with plains gangs, if we can wipe out that gang or take them out, not only are we going to hopefully save his brother and sister, but it's also going to go towards eliminating the problem that is the smugglers. So if we deal with that, maybe that'll end up being an issue where we can go back to where those smugglers are and say, hey, listen, we killed off these gangs. You don't need to smuggle people anymore. It's safe for them to go back, blah, blah, blah. So we'll see what goes on from here. Pay the kid. All right, we're not going to pay them. We could go get your family.
You mean get them? Get them? I don't normally condone violence, but if it's what it takes.
Progressively more intense chewing.
Let me show you where to find our old homestead. I'll meet you there. You help out the Get family, and I'll work for you. No doubt about it.
All right, sweet.
See you there. Don't take too long, okay?
Okay. We'll see you there, Randy Get.
Dr. Cold Cuts can cure what ails ya.
I don't have any money, so.
Hot noodles.
Hot noodles. Noodles ad. Notice of fraud. Oh.
What's the perfect food? Noodles. How many do we have?
Oh no.
Noodles. Who should have some now? Noodles. Masada makes the best. Noodles.
All right.
Hi, folks. This is Masato at the bazaar, and I have discovered the perfect food. Instant noodles. But pre-war packets are hard to come by, so I have reverse engineered their deliciousness and have them for sale at my stall for all to enjoy.
Okay.
Yes, at Masato's noodle stand, we have oodles of noodles for yoodles.
What's the perfect food?
Noodles.
How many do we have?
Oodles.
Who should have some now?
Yoodles.
And now we have to go to...
Yeah, this game's funny as hell, man. I love this shit.
Hot noodles.
Hot noodles. All right. What's up, Masato? The man before you was moving so fast he's nearly a blur. As he dashes from pot to pot on his stove, stirring one, tasting another. As you approach, he stops his cooking to turn his undivided attention to you. That just reminds me immediately, like, oh, I could go for some good Japanese grub right now.
My friends, you saw that explosion too?
Uh-huh.
Horrible! Such a waste of good pork. And human life, of course. But don't worry, Masato is here to offer aid and succor. Have you seen anything this delicious?
He holds a steaming hot bowl in front of you, filled to the brim with some kind of noodles. That looks amazing. May we?
Yes, yes. Be my guest. After enjoying this bowl, know that my store is open to you. I have a variety of goods that you may find useful.
He hands you the bowl, which turns out to be a mix of noodles and pork, which is filling and quite delicious. He watches you eat it with a hopeful grin.
A man who never eats pork is never a whole man. But I have to tell you, my friends, these noodles are a pale imitation of the real thing. The great pre-war delicacy.
Ramen.
The rarest of rare magics. Instant ramen noodles. I hope one day I will perfect my recipe to recreate them. But enough about me. How can I be of service?
Yes, we could use a chef like him. Man, that's already 2 people in here that we could possibly recruit for our headquarters. And again, let me say how much I love the fact that we can do this, that we're recruiting people around to, you know, go back to our base. Ranger headquarters could use a chef like you.
Oh, how interesting. You mean a permanent position?
Yep.
A full kitchen of my own?
Yep.
My friends, that is quite the offer you're making me.
Uh-huh.
However, the thing is, I am here for a reason. I've been trying to recreate the pre-war recipe of instant ramen noodles. The ones I've tasted before were found in the warrens underneath this place, and I'm hoping there are more to be found here.
Well, obviously we're going into the Warrens one way or the other. Probably going to have to deal with more of those mutants, so that'll be fun. The cook starts to fidget, despair painting his face as he loses his usual buoyant composure.
The warrens aren't safe. I can't venture down there. But you must understand, it is as if my body is made of ramen.
Oh.
If you go down in the warrens, please keep your eyes open for this rare delicacy.
Okay, buddy, but if you're made of ramen, you might have some more problems than just creatures in the Warrens. Is there anything you can tell us about the Bazaar's residents?
There have been a lot of troubles of late. People disappearing, showing up dead. And now this exploding pig! Can you believe that?
Yeah, because I saw it happen.
I've heard of you guys. I know you can help. May I suggest you talk to the guy in charge, Flab?
Okay.
You can find him upstairs.
Albert! What's going on, dude? I've been streaming for about a half an hour. And no notification. Freaking real. So I've seen people, like, mention that continues to happen to them. And, I guess you're supposed to go in and check the channel and make sure that you're still clicked on for receiving notifications, because sometimes apparently YouTube, I don't know if glitches or whatever the hell the issue is, but it like takes notifications off of channels for some reason. I don't know. It's weird. But half of the stuff that they change and add to it doesn't work, so who knows. Yeah, I've heard he's upstairs, but everybody keeps telling me. Alright. Can we see your stuff?
My store is always open to you, my friends.
Alright, so what do you have? Bison steak. Applies well fed. Wow. Wow. Alright, so this heals us up completely. And gain an extra action point for 90 turns. Holy crap. I agree, Albert. I agree. It's not what it used to be. It's very, very frustrating. Wow, so his food is it's really good. Pickles, you can eat them if you can get the jar open. Twisted wrist, that's pretty funny. Okay, prey punch. All right, so here's a lot of the. All right, so he's got. What do the cigarettes even do? Oh. Ugh. All right, but I like these. But right now, I'm not spending money on this. Not for $38 each. Okay, so we got. When am I playing Batman again? I don't know. It'll happen when it happens. This is. I don't know how to say that. Paradiolia Jones. I'm sure I butchered that name. I don't know how the hell to say that. The locomotive guy. Albert says, I'm happy that the locomotive guy is not here anymore. Oh. If anybody gives me shit about talking Batman, I time them out. I am the Lord. But you're not the dear Lord. As you approach, this man's eyes flit over every member of your team, as if assessing whether or not you're a direct threat. He relaxes after a moment and touches the brim of his hat with a slight nod.
Howdy, ma'am.
He nods at Lucia.
Howdy.
Always good to see a Wesson.
Turns to you, nodding again. Okay. You got anything for sale?
Just my services as a caravan master. I organize caravans to get people, goods, and livestock from one place to another. But I don't sell goods myself. These lands near Colorado Springs are pretty safe, but still lots of people need help getting around, especially if you want to range further than that.
Anything you can tell me about Colorado?
Thanks to the Patriarch, this stretch of land from Denver in the north to Steeltown in the south is pretty safe to travel. You'll find richer opportunities the further you venture out, but it'll also come with more risks.
You're right.
I could tell you more, but truth be told, the only way to know the land is to travel it. You look well equipped and competent. Just head out and see what you can learn.
All right. Jeff is back. Says, it's proving difficult for me to sleep now, so I'm back because got nothing better to do. No offense. None taken. You know who else does that? Albert does that.
So long.
Fill her up, barkeep. I'll tell you when to quit. Bottoms up.
Okay. Alright, bartender Finn. It's Long John. For all that it might be swaddled in dirty, mismatched fabric, this figure is clearly anything but human. As you approach, it straightens with a creak of rusted gears and presses a palm to the Nixon mask over its face. Okay.
As I live and eat cherry pie, more of my fellow humans in the bazaar. You make yourself welcome now, you hear?
Okay. He scratches behind his mask's plastic ear. His shirt shifts to reveal a coil device on his chest, an impressive-looking piece of tech. Is he a synth?
Fellow humans?
You should go to bed, Albert. Go to bed, Albert. Tell us about yourself.
Well,
human.
Gosh and apple pies. You put me in a spot. Let's see. My name is Long John, and I'm old as dirt. I've traveled a little, but nowhere interesting. Now I'm here in the bazaar, just to see what life has to offer. Make friends. Wasn't something that I got to do when I was younger, what with my job and all. There was no time to make friends, none at all. But I'm making up for it. I know everyone in the bazaar, and they know me.
Go to bed, bitch. Go to bed, bitch. Alright, tell us about your travels.
I'll tell you youngins what I can. Despite the fact I'm old as the mountains, figuratively speaking, that is. Humans rarely live past 70, and I'm just about ready to expire. I don't know everything, you hear?
Okay.
Even though I walked all the way from Denver to Steel Town and back again.
Uh-huh. You walked all that way? Okay. Indeed. Everyone go to bed. Do you have any stories about Colorado Springs?
Colorado Springs? That's an alright place. A little uptight, but that's what you get from having all of the 100 families there.
Yeah.
I like the scientists and engineers, though. Real clever kids.
I'll bet they are. Been to the plains?
Uh-uh. Place like that ain't fit for the lonely traveler. Well, you might be alright. If you do decide to go in that direction, I've heard that it's gotten real dangerous.
That's what I've heard. What about Steel Town?
Steel Town? That place is an industrial nightmare. Raging fires all around. Melts right through the skin. Gives me the shivers, you hear?
So he's a robot. Tell us about Denver.
I'd stay away from the city. It's nothing but a corpse these days, and the Gippers, well, they're not a bad lot per se, but I'd be careful around them. If you have to spend some time, I'd personally visit the airport instead. The young'uns there are wonderful.
Okay. Albert's arguing with himself right now. Alright, let's talk about something else.
You kids these days and your limited attention spans.
So why are you trying to pretend that you're not a synth?
Me? A synth? Aren't you adorable? I'm meat and muscle, just like you, Rangers. Shucks, I even have dreams all the time. Technicolor dreams about flying and standing naked in front of people I don't quite know. Synths don't do that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we still think you're a synth.
I'm not a synth. Why, just last night I had the most human dream. I was back in high school. There was a trigonometry test. I sat down confident and brash, only to realize I completely forgot to study.
Oh, no.
I also enjoy toasted eggs in the morning. A very human thing.
Toasted eggs. Alright. Bye, Jeff. Everyone go to bed. Toasted eggs. You know everyone can tell that's a mask, right? Look, we can see the strings.
Oh, you kids and your humor. If the folk in the bazaar really thought I was a synth, wouldn't they have tried to decommission me? Not that I'm afraid of such things, being the perfectly ordinary human male that I am.
He hesitates.
All right, fine. I am a synth, but you can't tell anyone.
But everyone in the bazaar already knows.
Do they? I'm not sure I believe that. If they knew, wouldn't they have melted me down to scrap by now? People don't like synths, far as I've seen.
Albert says, please, Walt.
You're clever ones, And bully to you for figuring out who I am. But let's not talk about it again, okay? The topic puts me on edge.
Uh-huh. Alright. Bye.
So soon? I suppose even good things gotta end sometime. You be safe now, you hear? And come back to see old Long John when you can.
Okay.
Best of luck to you.
I thought that we were gonna be able to recruit him. Let me talk to him again, see if there's something I missed.
It's my favorite human friends. Hello. Some of it is real private, and some of it probably should be. But you young whippersnappers tell everyone everything.
He taps the side of his bulbous plastic nose.
Like Paradolia Jones? He's
Paradolia.
probably the best damn caravan master in the bazaar. But his business would be better if he knew how to keep his mouth shut. Between you and me, if I was afraid of ducks, I wouldn't tell a soul.
Albert says, Jeff is actually a person. I know I'm fucking a lot with you and all, but he's actually a real man. I'm serious. Okay. It's possible. It's possible. Alright, so I guess that's it.
Best of luck to you.
Alright there, Long John, weirdo. Bartender Finn. Hello.
Hey, pals. Finn is the name. If you need a drink, you've come to the right place. If you got questions, well, I suppose that's okay, too.
Okay, holy crap, you're talking really fast. Do you see that pig explode?
Between you and me, I've been partaking in some taste tests during my shift, so everything is a little blurry at the moment. I did hear a loud boom, but I figured it was just a thunderstorm.
No, it was a storm of pig parts. What can you tell me about this place?
Not much. I'm pretty new. Just started a week ago. Rumor has it the old bartender mysteriously vanished into thin air. Anyway, this place is something for everyone. Guns, armor, food, meds, entertainment, and most importantly, booze!
Booze!
If you're here to work for Flab, then he might be able to tell you more. One thing's for sure. There's something weird going on here.
Yeah. Something weird like people walking around in Teen Wolf costumes. What can you tell me about Flab?
Flab the Inhaler is the man who is large and in charge of the bazaar. And I ain't kidding you when I say large. From what I've seen, he's always in his office, just up the stairs.
Yes, I understand that. What do you mean by something weird?
I don't know. I suppose everyone's on edge, you know? They're all putting on brave faces like things are normal, but I can tell something is wrong. Just don't know quite what.
Albert says, Walt, I know you well enough to know when you're lying and you don't believe shit that he's real. I really ruined my trustworthiness with you. It's the boy who cries wolf. Yeah, it's kind of hard to know, man. You've got multiple personalities, so it's kind of tough to say which one is Albert and which one is an actual person. But I'll take your word for it this time. I also like to take something to get rid of the congestion that my allergies are bringing on. Been hacking up and coughing gunk all day. It's annoying as hell. I shouldn't.
Dr. Cold Cuts can cure what ails ya.
Shouldn't take your word for it because you're full of crap.
Get your protective gear here.
Alright. Gwen Talbot. A reek of tobacco and tannin surrounds this wizened, dark-skinned woman. Without breaking eye contact, she swaps her chewed-down cigarette stub for a fresh one and lights it before she speaks.
Huh. You look like tough sorts. Patriarch sent you. Whoever you are, we can certainly use your help. Some kind of beastie down in the Warrens or something. Talk to Flab up the stairs.
You're Talbot? Rather than answer, she takes a long drag of her cigarette. Your question does not seem to have impressed her. You sleep well. I'm going to work. You're kidding, he is real. Okay. Later, Albert. What do you sell?
Kinda depends on who's buying. For you, leather goods, protective gear, armor. Up to you if you want to deflect stabbings or look like a badass. Either way, I have you covered.
Okay. Let's see what you got.
That's why I'm here.
It sure is. Okay, so I see lots of armor. Savage armor. Interesting. Trooper armor. Trooper helmet. Tank. Tank. Alright. So I'm sure that's pretty wild looking. The only thing is I know if I buy these, I'm going to end up finding the stuff. Okay, then armor mod. Real good for resistance. Sensory shroud. Real good status effect resistance. Speed and blah, blah, blah. Look at that. Some pretty, -4 armor. Oh. So that kind of sucks. Headgear platform. Well, she's got cool stuff. I'll give her that. But nothing that I can spend money on right now. And like I said, odds are...
I can't believe we missed the sale of Piscatelli's. I told you we needed to get here early.
Too expensive. Wonder if I can talk him down. Oh, these are perfect. But they're too small.
But yeah, I was going to say, like, I'm always hesitant.
Not that the bazaar's not perfectly safe, but...
Okay, I know.
Well...
But I'm always, like,
just
afraid
talk
I'm going to find things that are in loot crates and whatnot. Quarex?
Oh, wow! Are you Rangers? I haven't seen any of you guys since I left, I mean, in a while. Yeah, I haven't seen any Rangers in a while.
So you are the same guy.
Are you here to fight the monsters under the bazaar? That would be awesome!
Yeah, apparently.
I'm Quarex, by the way. This is my cool museum of, coolness. Would you like a tour?
Sure, give us a tour.
Really? Okay. This way. Okay, I'll start. Welcome to Quarex's Quabinet of Curiosities.
Oh, that's
a
terrible.
collection of the rarest of the... Well, it's toys and games mostly, and some mementos, but they're all really cool, I promise.
Uh-huh.
That top hat belonged to Mr. Cynical from Angel Oracle out in L.A., a fellow game aficionado. He lived his life trying to help the little guy, defending them against bullies and end-level bosses. In the end, though, a boss got him, and well, he didn't make it. I keep his hat around to remind me to be honest and decent like he was.
I don't remember that guy.
This was the best video game ever! Wasteland 4! You can choose what color you want the screen to be, red or green.
Oh, wow.
This is the most sought-after gaming accessory ever made! The legendary Mighty Mitt. I love the Mighty Mitt. It's so bad. This is a genuine megascope, the most advanced optical aiming device of its day. A priceless artifact. Shame somebody stuck it on that silly old ray gun, but I'm not gonna try to take it off. I might break it.
Okay.
This is a Tarjan the Tenebrous machine. It can tell your fortune, but you get a premium fortune if you have some special tokens.
Ah, I have one of those.
This throne was once the most coveted object in the Wasteland. The rule was whoever sat on it was the king. King of what exactly, I don't know. I also don't know who made that rule.
This is a dangerous thing to have.
This is a Slicer Dicer, the scariest robot ever. It slices, it dices, it even makes julienne fries. Whatever those are. If this thing was working, we'd all be dead by now.
Yes, we would.
These are the most classic of classic arcade games. Avenue Brawlers, Catboy, and Star Intruder.
Catboy.
This is a surfboard. I don't know what surf is, and what boards have to do with it, but this looks well loved. It has property of MF on it. I hope that doesn't mean what I think it does.
All right there, Quarix.
And that's it. Let me know if you have any questions.
Okay. Computer. Hello, computer. A lovingly rendered scene of the Scottish Highlands flickers in 16 pixelated colors on the screen of this computer. A polyphonic chorus of beeps forms into a Gaelic tune as you read the title of the game, The Bard's Tale 4: Barrows Deep. Play the game. You encounter fiendish cultists, solve devious puzzles, and compose magical songs, but one challenge defeats you. The game ends with an epithet. You have been killed by 99 berserkers. Oh shit! Alright. A VR device. The VR device is a bulky, cumbersome conglomeration of thick wires and dented shapes. Put on the headset. The helmet doesn't fit quite right. It slopes and slouches across your face, putting the alignment of your nose at risk. Text starts scrolling across the darkness, banding your eyes. Select entrance. The display stutters and then moves sluggishly at first. The camera pans across a large entrance carved into a mountainside. The tunnel is blanketed in complete darkness after a few moments of feed cuts. Checkpoint Alpha. The camera moves along a road towards a military checkpoint. Camouflaged figures stand with their backs to you. They turn to you, but their faces are cloaking in shadows. Their forms dissolve into polygons before the word rebooting flashes twice. Hiking trail. Camera sweeps around and behind the security checkpoint. There it moves up along an innocuous trail. The path nearly hidden in snow. As you move across it, the trail starts to waver under your feet. Signpost floats up to the surface. It reads, error. Command. The camera blinks into a room filled with high-tech equipment. Every single screen reads, a strange game in blinking letters. Figures move in the shadows, turning towards you. One by one, the screen changes to error, error. You are an unauthorized user. An alarm blares and the feed cuts out. Read the error log. Dear user, please be informed this VR headset is designed to be used only in the Cheyenne Mountain Complex. Usage outside of Cheyenne Mountain Complex will activate security measures that may show up as content glitches. Oh. Alright, well, never mind. Remove the helmet and blink against the glare of the world. Alright. Interesting. In memoriam for the man who fought for the little guy. I don't remember him. The last known copy of Wasteland 4. Cover signed with the initials BF. The Mighty Mitt used high-tech sensors to give ultra-dimensional control to those brave enough to enter the virtual world. This display case contains an energy weapon that's been fitted with a highly sophisticated pre-war scope. It looks masterfully crafted and carefully maintained. Inspect the case. Small plaque beside the case reads, Zap Pow, accurate to a single pixel. You'll never miss when using the megascope. The glass case does not appear to be locked. I'm not stealing from him. Storage unit 105 key. Quark's tape. Dream vacuum.
Made it past Telluride today. Found a guy there who sold me some rat jerky. There's a caravan heading for Boulder, and I'm going to try to tag along. Colorado's cold and kind of scary, but there's treasure here, too. That guy with the rat jerky, he had like 6 or 7 3DO cartridges just lying around his shack. When I asked him how much for the set, he looked at me like I was crazy. Practically gave them away. You know what? Leaving Arizona might be the best thing that ever happened to me.
He at the epilogue of Wasteland 2, they said that Quarks had gotten married. So what's up with that? Throne was once coveted by many, as whoever would sit upon it would be the king of the Wasteland. Oh, nice. All right, so we have one of these coins. Inside his glass, Jesus Christ. Inside his glass confinement, Tarzan bears his rictus grin to the world, an eye cracked, the other throbbing like a flesh wound. There's a conspicuous red button beside it are the words, "Press here to receive fortune." Insert a Tarzan token. Tarzan doesn't move, but something about him feels more alive. You feel a tingle on the back of your neck as a note emerges from the slot below his torso, inscribed with calligraphic lettering. Be as wise as Solomon, and you'll have half a baby to show for it. What? Press the button. Tarzan remains stoic as you hear a shrill grinding sound. A tiny scrap of paper stamped with irregular writing emerges from a slot. There will only be mushroom clouds. There will only be dust. There will only be the choking quiet and 10,000 years of grief. Okay, well, that was a waste of a coin. Alright, bye, Quarks.
I've been here for hours. Oh, my feet are killing me.
Come on. I told you not to buy
You hear
cheap
the stories
boots at
about the
Talbots,
killer
didn't
clown? They say he eats kids.
Guns sanctified with blood, blood sanctified by guns.
Okay. The woman has scars all over her body, marks that speak of acid burns and shrapnel damage. Her eyes are scarred and blind, yet she turns to you as you approach.
Heartbeats that I don't recognize. Come closer, strangers. The sanctified Piscatelli crafts weapons of all sorts for those in need, and she can read that you are very much in need.
Okay. Oh. Those scars, are they from your work with weapons?
Have you ever loved something so deeply that it gouges loose all the fears you might have possessed? If so, you would know what these scars are. Benediction. Sanctification.
Okay. Alright, show us what you got for sale.
Certainly.
What is that thing? Modder's kit. A kit full of maintenance and repair tools for weapons and armor. Weapon modding +1. Armor modding +1. Ooh. Really? The Emancipator. Ooh, converts to fire damage. A tactical nuke. Well then. Well, she certainly has a whole lot of weapons here. Clown hammer. Red dragon. It's so much better than what I'm using. And of course, I kitted out the that rifle that we have. But she needs to have a 6 in sniper rifles, so she can't use it anyway. And she's got a bunch of weapon mods. Okay, this is definitely, clearly the bazaar is a place that we're going to keep in our back of our minds and remember that they've got awesome stuff here. So we will definitely be coming back here at some point. Wait, is that leaving the place altogether? That's where we came in. That goes down.
Dr. Cold Cuts can cure what ails ya.
Oh my lord, there he is. We saw an animatronic of you. Real quick, are you guys all just Army Lieutenant? We don't want to break into that anyway. Okay. He's a boomer. Alright, what's up, Flab?
Ah, children of the desert.
God.
What wonderful music they make. What do you want of Jacob the Magnificent? This splendid, wonderful...
A corpulent man standing before you spits out a set of fake Dracula teeth and wipes his mouth.
Let's never mind with the act, shall we? Rangers, I am so sorry you had to witness that horrible exploding pig. Truth is, you do not find us at the best of times.
Apparently not. What's with the Dracula act?
Do not judge harshly, my friends. We hold on to our rituals of the past to try to remember our long-lost strength. It may strike you as pathetic, but it gives us much-needed comfort.
Well, I think we understand why he's Vlad the Inhaler. He's gasping for breath in between everything he says. How can you be so calm about exploding pigs?
I am calm because I must be, friend. So is the burden of leadership. But you are right. This place is under assault. Something, someone, some horrible unknown thing is roaming the warrens below us. People have been disappearing. Not to mention the pigs loaded with explosives running amok. You are the Patriarch's Rangers, yes? If he trusts you, so can I. Nothing we've done has helped, so your arrival could not be more fortuitous. We need your help to combat this threat.
The fact that I'm getting $666 for this is awesome. How long has this been going on?
It's been 2 weeks, maybe 3. Not long at all. At first, we thought it might have been the fanciful imaginings of the chemically influenced. But then a pig appeared out of nowhere, outside the bazaar, ran into a party of mashers and exploded. Quite distressing. People have been disappearing ever since, and more pigs keep appearing. I need my mashers to keep the place safe. We need outside help. Your help.
We'll go down and find out who's behind this. I would say this, but we're trying to get our reputations to be up, so I don't want to be rude.
Ah, I was hoping you'd say that. You Rangers are truly generous souls. Go, investigate this problem for me. For us.
Yeah, when we were outside, we ran into raiders dressed as clowns. Could that be related to these attacks? They had a pig.
Raiders dressed as clowns? I see everything makes sense now. The makeup on the pigs, the horrible deaths. That explains who is behind these attacks.
Yeah, it's the Piassos. You know those clowns?
In a manner of speaking, yes. Los Payasos are one of the wild gangs that escaped the Patriarch's control. Disorganized, uncontrollable, but dangerous. If there is something you care about, their joy is to watch that thing burn. If it is Los Payasos down there, we truly need your help. They would not hesitate to kill every living thing in my home in the most unspeakable ways. We won't be safe until every last payaso is dead.
Okay. We'll be back.
The bazaar will be waiting.
Okay. Alright, so we gotta kill more Piassos.
Dr. Coldcuts can cure what ails ya.
The music is so good in this game. God. I mean, I know I keep saying it, but I mean it. The music is just awesome. Alright. Time to go down and see what's in the Warrens. I mean, we know what's in the Warrens, but there might also be monsters down there. Who knows? Who knows? Could be anything. The sign says disco made me do it. Alright, so obviously the Payasos are... They're just enemies. They're just guys who, no matter what, like, they're just straight up enemies. Monster Army no longer a threat, apparently. So they're potential allies. We've already got a +1 reputation for them, which helps. Because that's our whole thing, is we're trying to build our reputation. We want to have a very high positive rep. Because that's how we're playing it. We're playing it as heroes of the desert. I might play through the game again on my own at some point and try to play it as, you know, despicable scumbags. And just make our mission just to destroy everyone in sight. What's up there, whatever your name is?
Hey there. Always good to see some friendly faces down here. Don't go near the cages, though. The little piggies are friendly, but they'll bite if they get spooked.
Why are there pigs down here?
Oh, don't mind the smell. Nothing some fragrant flower beds wouldn't fix. Only thing is, we ain't got any of those down here in the Warrens.
Huh. What's that outfit you have on?
This? The traditional garb of the Monster Army tenders. Our job is to tend to our piggies, as well as do any maintenance needed to keep this place up.
Okay, so this is... Alright, they're Monster Army. That's right, because they're always talking about eating pork. Okay. Can you tell us about the Warrens?
Ah, yes. Dug out by the Monster Army ages ago. The whole tunnel network used to belong to us. And from what I hear, we had some fun in there. Nowadays, it's not safe. Something is roaming the deeper tunnels, so best to stay clear.
Take care of pigs here?
Yup. Pigs have been a part of the Monster Army and the Bazaar as long as it's been around. Not a common good out here, you see. Highly valued. So we keep them well-fed, happy, and guarded.
Alright, bye.
I will miss your scent.
Okay. Examine the vegetables. Pig feed is in the process of being prepared. Their diet seems to consist of aging root crops and other leftover vegetables. Yeah, that's about right. I don't have any reason to go in there. Oinkity, oink, oink, oink. Hello, random person. Frank E. Steen. Oh my god.
Whoa! Shit, sorry. You startled me. I'm a little on edge. Was kept up all night by laughter. Just creepy, high-pitched laughter coming from deep in the Warrens. Do you know what that's like? Do you?
Yeah. How did that exploding pig get upstairs?
I don't know. I was just trying to do my job. Something started squealing outside the door, and I opened it to see what it was. Then this pig ran past me and went straight up the stairs, oinking like a wolf man had his arm up his ass. I don't know. Man, I don't know. It's not like the job training covers exploding pigs. You feel me, man? I don't know, man. This security door is staying locked now. First people start disappearing, and now this shit? Used to be safe down here.
Alright, well, Flab asked us to investigate the Warrens.
Oh, shit. Yeah, he mentioned he was sending down a team. I thought there'd be more of you, though. Anyway, you're clear to go through. Good luck.
Thank you. Okay, well, before we go down there... Prairie Punch. Who are you? It's DJ R.I.P.
Hey, welcome to the house of DJ R.I.P. I take it you're here for the giveaway contest.
Yes.
All right. We're live in 3, 2. All right, everybody. It's time for another round of DJ R.I.P.'s Believe It or Not. We have some new faces for you today. Hey, introduce yourselves to our audience.
Hi, this is Homer Simpson, coming to tell you... Alright, we're the Rangers.
The Rangers of Colorado! Get ready for the question, but first, a quick shout out to today's sponsor, the fabulous Chick Flicks Theater. Come see their shows, come again, then leave satisfied.
Alright.
Now, your question. In the year 1984, a giant marshmallow man attacked the city of New York. Believe it or not?
I believe it.
A true believer, folks! And you may remember seeing that giant marshmallow man in the movies. But thankfully, the giant marshmallow man was never real.
Okay.
Still, we won't let a true believer go unrewarded. Right, listeners? Here's a little something for you. And for our listeners, this next one is dedicated to all you fellow believers out there.
See, I said I believe it because I assumed that they were going to, like, think that it was real, not just a movie. Okay, who are you?
DJ R.I.P. in the house! Basement. I'm the Bazaar's resident jockeyer of discs and spinner of plates, here to entertain the masses.
Alright. And you're down here.
Used to have my booth up above, but they told me my sounds were bothering the fine folks doing their shopping. No skin off my teeth there. As long as I have my music, I'm fine wherever. Some creepy shit going on around here, though. Those weird sounds coming from the Warrens ain't helping me focus on my work. Hopefully Flab can figure it out.
Okay, what can you tell us about the area?
It used to be a fine place to play some music and relax, but there's been too much weird shit lately, you know? Keep hearing laughter coming from deeper down the Warrens, people disappearing. I don't know, man. Bad stuff.
Okay, bye.
All right.
Pig says oink. Waste worms. Okay, well, we gotta deal with waste worms, I guess. So we'll try to get a... That's my crossbow. Apparently, nothing's really changing. Like, nothing's changing in terms of my percentages to hit. Okay, there's more of them. Yeah, I don't know where they are, so that's problematic. I'd rather let them just come to me and get shot up. Aha! Ah, poisoned. Kill it, bunny.
Another one.
Very good. Okay, how long is this poison gonna last? 78 seconds.
Fred, you're the best.
She is the best. She's awesome. Waste worm teeth, Hot Wheels car, muscle tissue, pheromone sac, black sludge. A dragon ornament. Cool. What's in here? $26. So flamethrower fuel makes me think maybe we needed someone with a flamethrower down here. So here's something to be kind of concerned about. Like, where the I mean, I think this is probably not where the payasos were hanging out, but there's already these worm things. They were only wormlings, which means there's going to be straight up bloodworms or whatever they're called. Parking meter. Silver coin. Okay. Wait. Parking meter. Okay, so we're on a city street. Oh, wow, look at that. Didn't even dawn on me. I mean, I saw a car buried in the snow, but I first saw that it was like a parking garage. But no, this is straight up. This is a street buried in the snow. Oh, that's wild. Alright, I'm not running. Oh, I guess I can now, huh? Hey, my mom, pull my finger. Well, guess what? Here we go again with these payasos. There we go, we're in a fight. Alright, Juan's the only one that gets to go this time. 58. Uh-oh. Hot dog. Talk to hot dog? If we can use Animal Whisperer on him, that would be super helpful. He's out of range. However, the Trickster's not out of range. But Exploding Pig makes me nervous. Crap. Uh-oh, he lit the fuse on the pig.
Smile for the birdie, Mamon!
You just killed your friend. Unfortunately, he also took me out. Now, of course, he took Cookie out. If there's anyone I did not want going down right away, that was her. Well, I suppose we'll... That just said friendly turn. Did our rabbit just die? No. Our rabbit went as far as a rabbit could go, and then... Okay. Why can't I... What's going on? That was weird. She was frozen. How is that guy's got such great... guys are weird. How do I make this an explosive? An explosive bolt. Isn't that what happens automatically with this? Dynamite stick quarrels may take a second to explode, but they're worth the wait. Okay, so I can hit him and then it'll... Oh, I like that. Fortunately, there's really not much I can do except for heal myself. Or throw a grenade. Oh, I can't. Never mind. Okay, Quan. Oh, what abilities do you have? Unload, leave a prison. I don't think I want to be... I don't think I want to be that close. Because I wanted to shoot that barrel, but I think it's going to kill my rabbit. Just occurred to me that the explosion that's about to happen is probably going to mess my guy up. Shit. Sorry, rabbit. Oh, it's not an exploding barrel. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Bam, bam.
You fuckers look like
Our poor bunny rabbit. Our poor Bam Bam. I think Quan is definitely going down.
Got a bead on him. And...
Thank you, Rabbit. Thank you, Rabbit. Oh, that's right, Quan's using the submachine gun now. I was like, how come... I couldn't remember why he was gonna have such difficulty taking the guy out, but now I understand why. Finish him off, please. Aw, out of range. He's barely out of range. Give me a break. Nice. So do these guys explode? Okay, do we have enough? Pretty good. Okay, Kincaid, who can you hit? Here is only going to give us one. And he's not dead, son of a bitch. Alright, you know what? Let's try to finish him off. I would prefer to put a lot of damage into the other guy, except for the fact that I don't want to give. Here comes the problem.
This pendejo?
My rabbit. Bun. Well, wait, the rabbit's still alive? How is that rabbit still alive? It's gonna die on its next turn. It's gonna burn to death, but we can always get another rabbit or something somewhere. Oh, he's out of range. Great. Kill. You serious? Go ahead, Quan. Finish him off.
Nothing to worry about, folks. Happens all the time. Somebody better patch me up. Thanks. Thought I was done there for a sec.
Our rabbit's dead.
Thanks. Thought I was done there for a sec.
Can we pick up the loot, please? Alright. Definitely getting good stuff in terms of loot. Very nice. That's a pile of bodies. Several dead monster army corpses have been piled in its corners. Some of the corpses look like they've been chewed on by pigs. Keep hearing gross noises. Slide up. Hey, you hear that? That means that around that corner there's worms. Alright, let's check the rest of this area first. Pigs. Alright, we can probably break that down. Alright, charmed. Alright, so we got one pig to get charmed with this. Hog mask. Damage versus animals bonus. Alright, so we're about to hear, I can't believe it's not Butter, the novel. This is a Payaso's mission.
Some of you pendejos keep asking me, what the fuck are we doing in this shithole? It's simple. See, we're, gonna disrupt the market. Yeah, the whole market. With, the great joke. You know, bring this fucking place to a standstill. Gonna teach these cabrons how to laugh if we gotta kill them all to do it. We'll be treated as liberators. What I'm saying is, we gotta destroy the bazaar in order to save it. Now, get the fuck out of here. I need some executive time with Senorita Puerca.
Oh no. Okay, first of all. Okay, so 27 to 30 is much better. Scout helmet. It's like, alright, hit chance +6, perception +1, armor +3. I don't even remember picking that up. Armor +4 for a pig helmet. You're a pig, man. Okay, let's do this. Awareness, hit chance, and perception goes up. Range damage bonus goes up. Yep. Skills. Sniper rifles. That's our priority. Perks. Precision strikes with sniper rifles have significantly higher chances of inflicting critical effects. Hacked robots emit electrical burst. Alright, we'll wait on that because that hasn't even been a thing yet. We'll give her the natural armor bonus. Alright, attributes. Alright. Kiss ass. Perks. Alright, extra detection time goes up by a second. That's not really a big deal yet. I'm not really, like, with these games, it's tough for me to really be too sneaky. I don't know why. 15% damage with submachine guns while not in cover. I'm going to take this since he's using submachine guns. And a lot of times I think he's going to end up not undercover trying to take shots, so I think that's I think that's the right thing to take. Coordination. Skill points. This now requires 5. Barter. We can put barter up again. Perks. Deep pockets. Multiple items instead of just one provides a 20% discount. That's possible. Shotgun attacks gain 25% damage for each enemy hit by the same shot. Your first attack after reloading an empty weapon costs no AP. That's good too. But I think I'm gonna take that. Okay. Before we open that door. Actually. Bam, bam. Immune. Okay, so we can't get in there yet. My worry is that that's just to continue on here. Alright, computer. This computer is agonizingly slow. It appears to be broken and rife with corrupt data. Text displays indicate that the computer is a control hub for something called monstrous prison block. Access temperature controls. Initializing. Temperature controls rebooting. Warning. System below minimum viable temperature. Doors inoperable at current temperature. Activate defrost systems. Yes. Alright. Initiating systems. Activating heater coils. Please keep clear as doors defrost. Prisoner logs. Alright. Can't recover any prisoner data, but you do learn the most recent entry is decades old. Guard logs. The data in the guard logs are largely corrupted, but you can piece together that this place was once used as a prison facility by the Monster Army. Its operations were shut down almost 50 years ago when the Patriarch conquered the Bazaar. So that shows how old Buchanan actually is. He doesn't come across that old, but I mean, if this was 50 years ago that he did this, even if the Patriarch was 20 years old when that happened, that would make him at least 70 now. Okay, step away from computer. Let's check out these other rooms now. Okay, still can't get in there. Storage room 105 key. There's something moving over there. Alright, hold on. Alright. Damn, could have taken the extra lockpick. But we can always come back here for that stuff. So all this stuff. Disarm alarm. Nightmare in the Bazaar. On the monitor, the following words appear. Payasos only, culeros. If you can't finish the limerick, you don't get through the door, comprende? The first line's free. You pendejos all want us to croak. Now type on the next one. We're the punchline to every joke. So far so good, puto. What's next? You pendejos all want us to croak. We're the punchline to every joke. But when your junk gets us sore... What are you, stupid or something? Feels like you're shooting in the dark. Maybe you can find some clues by looting around the Warrens. Looking around the Warrens. Think we just drink, smoke, and toke. Wrong, start again. Okay. Loser. It's fine, that's fine. We don't need to go down there right away anyhow. Considering... got multiple places that we can opt to go.
Curtis was right. The Capitol Mall's got everything we need. There's room for everyone, even tunnels where we can keep the pigs safe. Best of all, it's only got one entrance, which should be easy to defend. I think we can actually make a home there. A place where we can start to build again. It's been 2 years, almost to the day, since the bombs fell. After everything we've been through, this feels like such a gift. A blessing. For the first time since the world ended, I feel hopeful again.
Alright, so I think this next encounter with these bloodworms, which I'm sure that's what we're about to run into. That's gonna be the last thing I do. In this. Holy crap, that is not a little worm. Okay. No, away from there, please. Cookie. Set up here. That pig is so dead. Oh, good. There's bad guys right there. Can I get him to run right up and attack it? It's a frost crawler. Alright, he hit it. Alright, so these guys aren't even good. They're not a part of this fight. Alright, let's minus 30. Yeah, it's really doing nothing. Out of range. Okay. Ah, damn it. Not enough AP to reload. Fine. Wow. Come on, pig. Yeah. Well, that certainly sucked. Puncturing shot, demoralize, unload, demoralize. Alright, cookie. Save AP and try to get 2 shots on my next turn. Quan. I guess I'm technically have a chance to do more damage. payasos are rather close to us right now, and that's making me a little worried. At least get a shot on him. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. What? What is out of range? That was weird. Still out of range. Damn it. Okay. Let's get back here. Whoa. Okay, was not expecting that. Miss. That was lame. Well, if I move back one, I'll still be able to get 2 shots on him, but now at a 91%. Kill it. Thank you. Whew. All right. Use the injury kit. Right. Nobody else had to be revived. Hold on. What is that? Oh. Well, I guess she has to be revived. Or not. I mean, use an injury kit. Why am I trying to reload his melee weapons? Parking meter. Another silver coin. Could that be a quarter? Clown nose. I mean, ideally, it would have been probably cool to bring those payasos over to get attacked as an alternative for the giant worm. Icy carapace shard. But my fear is that the only thing that would have ended up happening is everything would be attacking me. You guys get over here, please. But yeah, I think it would have turned into a big mess where I would have been fighting payasos and the worm.
Shit, pendejo! That's what she said!
Okay. Unfortunately, I can't do anything more tonight because I have to go to work. Like, I literally have to leave in like 5 minutes. But this will be something we do tomorrow. Maybe when I get home in the morning, I'll do, yikes. I'll do a stream when I get home in the morning where we will deal with these payasos and the Warrens. Will finish this up. Nobody went up a level, right? No. However, let's heal her.
Thank you kindly.
So I'll do that in the morning, and then later on in the evening tomorrow we'll do another stream. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you're enjoying the game. I hope everybody out there is remaining healthy and safe in these turbulent, crazy times. I hope you're all remaining smart and not being scared. So if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, hit that notification button if it works, I don't know. Do all that YouTube stuff. And until the next time, as always, peace.